Before the arrival of mankind, other civilizations existed in space. The movie proceeds by focusing on planet Samaris. Mills, the protagonist, is discussing with his wife, Naveen, how he can tell his daughter that he will be away on a mission to Earth for 2 years. As he teaches his daughter how to whistle by using her palms, he indirectly affirms her daughter's suspicion that he will be away from the planet for a while. In the next scene, a spaceship named Zoic Exploratory Charter 3703 is seen to have hit a meteor unexpectedly. Mills is on the same spaceship, and he rushes to steer the spaceship to protect it from the incoming meteors to keep the passengers safe, as he is the pilot of the ship. Due to critical damage, the spaceship must be landed immediately. Mills tries to control the ship but fails. The spaceship crashes in an unknown location. Mills is seen to be injured and finds first aid to recover. After healing himself, he puts on his suit and wanders around the spaceship to see that the passengers are missing. He backs himself up with weapons when he sees blood. Mills then begins to hear strange creature-like sounds. He walks out of the spaceship to see what is wrong and finds the dead bodies of the passengers laying outside the spaceship. Mills tries to contact for help and reports that he had found dead passengers and that some of them and their pods are yet to be found. Surrounded by his emotions, he scrolls through the archived gallery of his daughter. Suddenly, he receives a signal from one of the missing passengers. He comes across broken eggshells before finding the missing pod. He struggles to open the pod. Mills shoots the pod to break it open to extract the girl passenger inside. The noises continue, which gets Mills concerned and starts running away. He pants as he sees a huge monstrous footprint. Mills finds himself inside a house, laying right beside the missing passenger that he had found. Up next, Mills sets out to find the escape vessels. He finds skeletons of dinosaurs. During this search, he encounters a volcano-like eruption with a hot temperature. He then encounters a baby dinosaur that tries to kill him, but Mills manages to escape. Mills then chases the girl who had escaped from the room and escorts her back to his cabin to save her from the dinosaur that was approaching them. The girl identifies as passenger number 35, named Koa. He tries to communicate with the girl but fails as the girl speaks another language, and Mills' translator is also broken. He illustrates to Koa that they have to climb the mountain where the escape vessel happens to be and that it is a chance to meet her family too. He sends a distress signal to the planet that he has found Koa and that they need to be rescued. Koa finds out that Mills has a daughter too, same as her age, and that she misses him. It builds a trustful relationship between them and they prepare to leave for the mountain where the escape vessel happens to be. Mills advises Koa that she needs to be quiet while moving to the mountain. When there are 12 kilometers left to the escape vessel, Koa collects some berries on their way to the mountain, upon which Mills tells Koa that she is not supposed to eat them. Then, Mill encounters a bug and soon as he kills it, Koa gets distracted by a baby dinosaur that is stuck and is struggling to escape. At first, Mills tells Koa to leave it be, but then they both rescue it. The moment the dinosaur is rescued, it is attacked by a group of other predating dinosaurs. Mills gets a hold of Koa, who is emotional by what she has witnessed, and then they move on. Mills is injured and gets tired, so he stops by a waterfall. After getting hydrated, they both move ahead, but now the signal is lost. Mills climbs a tree in lieu of finding the signal. Mills falls off the tree and gets his arm dislocated. While he does so, dinosaurs approach both of them. Koa kicks Mills' arm to get it fixed. Then, Mills picks up his gun to shoot the dinosaurs. He tells Koa to run. She hides, however, she finds herself surrounded by pterodactyls. On the other hand, Mills continues to fight the predator dinosaurs, but Koa encounters Sarcosuchus dinosaurs. Mills shoots all of them, but Koa gets dragged by one of the dinosaurs that are not shot. Mills scares it away and saves Koa. Koa gets scared, but Mills tells her that they must move somehow. As the sun begins to set, they both move. Beside another waterfall, Mills sets up security premises for both of them to sleep. Mills takes out his tracking device and notices another asteroid break near his planet. As Koa falls asleep, one of the security alarms alerts approaching footsteps. Mills tries to wake Koa up but notices foaming at her mouth. He extracts the insect outside of Koa's mouth. Soon afterwards, they both get attacked by a T-Rex. They both opt for an alternative route in their attempt to evade the dinosaur but get stuck underground because Mills cannot get past the underground rocks. Suddenly, Mills thinks of detonating the rocks and it works. Mills hands over the rest of the explosives to Koa in case she encounters danger. They are both prone along the way made because of the explosion. However, Koa and Mills get separated due to abrupt rock slides. Koa whistles to inform Mills that she is alive. Mills faces an undescribed creature, this time. When he takes out his proximity sensor to detect it, he gets brutally attacked by the creature. The sensor makes a high-pitched sound which distracts the creature and Mills shoots it off. As Koa finds herself a defensive weapon, Mills detects the apprehension of an asteroid collision through his sensor. He then rushes to find Koa, while Koa on the other side, fights the dinosaur off the explosives Mills gives her. Mills gets sunk inside a swamp when he screams out for Koa. Koa lingers on a tree branch to help Mills get out of the swamp. Mills grabs a swamp and gets out. Mills tells Koa that the asteroid that hit their ship is coming to their place. As the dark strikes, they set to leave for the mountain. Koa says that she wanted to get to the mountain first. She climbs up the mountain and drops a rope for Mills to get to the top. They both find the escape vessel, and Mills powers it up. However, Koa finds herself betrayed as she does not find her family members. Mills empathizes with Koa and tells her that he has a daughter as well, but he is unable to meet her because of his job and that he has to get Koa home as a part of his duty. Meteors start hitting the vessel and it damages the vessel's launch operation. The Tyrannosaurus returns and starts biting the vessel off. Mills gets out of the ship to rescue Koa, but his gun had run out of battery. Mills hides to restore the battery. He then repeatedly shoots the dinosaur off to the point it collapses. Fortunately, the repair cycle of the ship starts running. However, the dinosaur has got back up on its feet. Mills tells Koa to start the ship whilst he gets to distract the dinosaur away. He tries to kill the dinosaur with the volcanic eruption that hit him in the first instance when he came to the planet, but it fails to kill it. Right afterwards, Koa stabs the dinosaur with the weapon she had made and this time, the hot eruption kills the dinosaur. They both then get back to the ship and set off for their planet, hoping they do not get hit by the asteroid. Soon as the asteroid hits Earth, it destroys it, but luckily, Mills and Koa safely get out of the impact. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.